Hi Taurus, my name's Leona from Supra Conscioussoul, and this is your January general reading. There's also going to be a North Node reading at the end of this reading. So if your North Node is in Taurus, it will be as part of this reading towards the end. Now, what I'm going to look at is I've already pulled your oracle cards, so I'm going to look at your main reading cards. Now, Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising for the first bit. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising, what do they need to know for the highest good of all? God, Source, the Universe. Let's have a look here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. We have the Page of Cups upright. We have the Strength card. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Moon card, and Temperance. Now, underneath the deck, we have the Death card in reverse. No, the Death card upright, sorry. So this is showing that there's going to be massive transformation for Taurus this month, yeah? You may be saying no to something there with the Ace of Swords underneath that. Now, it may be that maybe you're not used to saying no to certain things. Maybe people are not expecting you to say no to certain things. Maybe it can be a case of kind of pushing boundaries a little bit. Like maybe Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio, or the Death card. Now, that talks about bringing massive transformation, but sometimes that transformation means that Pluto has to hit the planet. And when it hits the planet, maybe there's a new life form that's created. However, it has to kind of hit the planet. It's got that creation or destroy kind of energy. Now, there could be massive changes about what you're creating. I feel like you're leaving behind certain conflict when it comes to competition this month. You're deciding to move forward quite energetically, I feel. Now, as you come into the reading, we've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you could come into the month with a few financial worries here. You could feel a little bit financially unstable here. Now, that could make you slightly emotional as well with the Page of Cups there. Yeah, it could cause a kind of tantrum that you need to be careful of. It could cause some kind of outburst in a situation, and it may be to do with your finances. I do feel like there may be some communication. For some of you, I feel like you've kind of given up in a way on love, and you're kind of not wanting to move forward with anything. It may be stopping you moving energetically forward. We do have the Knight of Cups moving forward in the center row, yeah? So that is talking about some kind of communication that comes in, yeah? Or you could be waiting for some kind of communication there from a Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You may be wanting to release some kind of conflict with them because we do have the Five of Swords there. Or you're expecting maybe a conflict with them because we also have the Strength card. We also have the card of Pisces, so it could be a Pisces that you're waiting for, but it could be that for some of you, there's a lot of things going on hidden underneath the surface that you don't quite know about yet. The Strength card is talking about healing. Now, you make a decision here, and it can be to do with it's like coming together with something, but it needs a certain level of maturity in order to come together. Yeah, there's no delusions here about it. There is a need to kind of release conflict. Now, I did see Forgiving and Learning as one of your Romance Angel cards. So, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So, it could be for some of you that you're also needing to make the effort here, because it says great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. And we also have the soulmate card saying, yes, this is your soulmate. Now, it could be that you're needing to heal a relationship. Now, the soulmate could be a partner, but it could be somebody that just comes into your life, somebody that you're magnetically attracted to. It can be a friend. It can be a family member that becomes part of a soulmate. But you're having to heal some kind of connection this month. You're being urged to kind of make the effort. Yeah. Now, it may be that you have to make the first move here with the Knight of Cups. Yeah. And maybe you're worried about how the other person is going to take it. However, I feel like with the Temperance card upright and the Five of Swords, they are going to take it well. Now, what is interesting is that two of your other cards are destruction, which is the Tower card. Something comes in very quickly. Something causes destruction. And then we have the Liar. So something is brought down. Something changes very rapidly. It may be that somebody is exposed. It could be as simple as that somebody is putting on a false mask when they're talking to you. So they're saying they're not, they don't like you, but really they do. And they kind of, there's this ego kind of reveal here with the Tower. The Tower is about a destruction of the ego. So maybe something happens where somebody has to kind of release this false mask. Yeah, it could be you or somebody around you. Now, what else is interesting is that you got clear and shield your energy here, El Moira. Now, this is saying that you need to be careful about what you eat this month. You also need to clear and shield your energy. Aries also got this. It's about detoxing. Maybe it's about clearing away certain clutter right now. It's about simplifying things for you. But most of all, it's about maybe clearing some negative attachments, or maybe you need to forgive and forget. Maybe it's not to create the relationship back again, but maybe it's so that you can go from one point to another point in your healing. And that is where the alchemy is going to take place for you. Yeah. It's about asking for, imagining that you're in that bubble, imagining that you're shielding your energy there. Yeah. But I do feel it could be about cutting cords of attachment as well that you have with another. Now, we also got priorities and King Solomon here. So this is saying that you're needing to make certain things a priority, whether that means that you have to go to bed earlier or a little bit later in order to get things done. This is not about procrastination. This is about when you're feeling kind of overwhelmed by a project. It's about making sure that at least every day you're doing one step towards it. So you can say, well, today I phoned this person. Tomorrow you can tick off that you wrote a letter or you finished something. Maybe you don't like admin. So it's finding a way to maybe reorganize and reprioritize your life at this moment, just so it can be a little bit smoother as well. Maybe for some of you that you're needing to kind of put yourself as a priority. Maybe you're needing to clear and shield your energy because you're feeling a little bit under attack, or a little bit like you're just giving to everybody, maybe with the Queen of Pentacles as well and the Page of Cups. Yeah. Now, the Queen of Wands, it's like she's in reverse. She's saying no. Yeah. This is somebody who is, if their boundaries get pushed to a certain limit, they're just going to kind of like, yeah. It could be for some of you as well. You also got rain. So in terms of emotions, it's about releasing something, allowing it to kind of wash away in order to create the renewal that comes with the Death card here. Now, you also got siphon. So this is about like when you, I think you blow in it and bubbles come up, or you could put this in a tank or something. I don't know if they blow it or suck it, but it then starts coming out of the tank. So there's this exchange of energy. There's this release. So as you release something, it's like something comes back in exchange for that. Yeah. Now, You also got, from King Solomon, you got 34 and you also got 32. Now, both of them are talking about timing in a sense. This one's talking about maybe getting some advice from somebody. It may be that you're waiting for messages here, or it's about creating some kind of stillness in your life where you're not kind of overreacting to things. This is about waiting for divine timing, waiting for things to kind of fall into place before you move, knowing when to move and knowing when to kind of reserve your energy as well. Yeah, it's about waiting for messages, waiting for communication here. Yeah, having an element of stillness at times. Now, we're going to go into the North Node reading for Taurus. So let me get another deck here. I've already pulled 3 oracle cards. So now what I'm going to do is pull 3 cards to go with those. I do feel like Taurus is going through massive changes. The Strength card in the center is like, you need to overcome something, but you need to overcome it with a gentleness as well. It's about learning how to overcome something with gentleness now. There may be fears that cause a reaction as well with the Moon and the Death card as well. And it's about putting down your swords right now. Something's gonna, even if you have to forgive and forget, like I said, just to move on, I feel like there's something where you're kind of having to let something go. But as you do, it's about looking for signs and synchronicities as well that lead you towards the next step, so to think. I do think that somebody becomes exposed, or somebody gets exposed here. Or you see something for what it is, because this can also talk about a realization. It's like, once you know something, you can no longer go back to that energy, let's say. And the 7 of Cups is in the reverse. So it's talking about you making a clear decision. You're not building castles in the sky here. You're not living under delusions. You're not rehearsing how things could be. You've kind of made a definite decision. So, sorry, let me get back to the North Node. North Node. 3 cards for the North Node. Okay, we got the Page of Rods, communication, some kind of turning point energetically. The King of Swords in reverse. And the 2 of Rods in reverse. Now, this very much links. We've got the 3 of Pentacles underneath there. So the 3 of Pentacles can be about teamwork, working together. Now, these cards talk about communication where I don't feel like you do want to work together, because the 2 of Rods in reverse, it's when something's not really coming together. So one or both parties don't really want to put the energy into there. Now, sorry, for Taurus, I should have said as well, be careful that somebody doesn't kind of push your buttons, Taurus, this month. Yeah? Be careful that somebody's not trying to blow into that pipe just in order to get a rise out of you, so to speak. Because what's interesting is that the North Nodes also got self-control and higher self. So I also feel like somebody could be trying to get a rise out of somebody here. There could be some, but I feel like it does get rectified. It's seen for what it is here. But you have to handle it very calmly and very gently. Now, it's talking about self-control. Yeah, finding this stillness even when it's like trying to get out of this net. Yeah, the more you struggle at times, the more you're going to get caught up in it, I feel. Yeah, so it's about taking this time to have this stillness, to find this stillness within in order to not make the wrong decision. Somebody could be trying to push you to make the wrong decision, and that is the King of Swords in reverse, because they kind of want consequences for an action. Yeah, it could be as well that somebody is just outright against you for some reason here with the King of Swords in reverse. They want some kind of, they could be a liar as well, actually, saying that, yeah? They want some kind of, they want to expose something possibly, or they're looking just to cause trouble with the destruction card. Now, the card that you got for the North Node to go with that is self-esteem. And it's talking about your guardian angel, Michael. So it's about calling on Archangel Michael for protection at this time, yeah? Also asking Archangel Michael as well as El Moira to cut certain cords of attachment, because this is talking about a detachment, a severance. Yeah, he has his axe there. It may be that there's some kind of divorce, or maybe somebody is just being unfair in a situation. Maybe they're trying to use their power and their authority over you in some way. Now, it's also saying that you need to put up some kind of boundaries. Archangel Michael is very much about the sword, and he's about boundaries and protection. So make sure that your boundaries and your protection are very high this month. Now, with the Page of Rods, we have this communication coming in, or it could be that you're at a turning point. Energetically, where you just suddenly decide to do something in a different way, yeah? You decide to move forward with something, maybe very quickly, yeah? This is about being spontaneous. It's about not allowing your fears to get the better of you. It's about allowing yourself to be adventurous, allowing yourself to be kind of courageous this month. Now, in terms of your ascension energy, you've got Archangel Metatron here, and it's 27. It says, you are blessed to receive this card, for the mighty universal angel Metatron, who is coordinating the ascension of the planet, is touching you. He is illuminating your aura with his golden orange light as he works with your stellar gateway chakra. Your message is to relax and allow Metatron's winds to enfold you. Ask to visit him in his ascension retreat in Luxor during meditation or sleep so that you can receive his guidance. This may come as a thought, a whisper, or a feeling. When you ask sincerely for help on your ascension journey, Metatron will open new doors for you and guide you. Your affirmation is, I attune to Archangel Metatron today. So I really do hope that has helped. If you'd like a personal reading from me, all the details are below. If you'd like to join my Facebook group where you get a discount on readings, you can go to my Supra Conscioussoul and then click visit group in order to join there. Thank you for all your likes, your shares and your subscriptions. I really appreciate it when you leave a comment or you leave a like or a share, because it helps the video to just get out a little bit more. But I appreciate all that you do. Thank you. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.